Hello, I'm Gabby Edwards, the City Forester with the City of Ames. Being an Ames resident for the last 6 years, my family and I really enjoy all the different parks. I have 2 young children. We're an outdoor family. I like being outdoors with my children as much as I can, so we are always outside exploring, looking at leaves and looking at all the insects and trees and everything that the nature provides for us as our natural playscapes. What I do as a city forester is I oversee the care and management of the 17,000 roughly trees that we have within the city of Ames on the right-of-ways, so between the city sidewalks and the roadways, as well as in all 38 of our parks and natural areas across the community. So looking at pruning them so they stay out of way of buses and vehicles, clearance on sidewalks, monitoring for disease and pests, as well as building and enhancing the overall canopy of the community. So we're looking at planting a diverse array of species so that when the next pest comes through, as we know it will eventually, we won't be dealing with such large-scale impacts like we have now with the emerald ash borer and ash trees. Over the last few years, you've really been able to notice the damage and the death of trees across the canopy. So trying to navigate through that, through the destruction and managing the loss of all this canopy, as well as the great opportunity that poses for our community to build a stronger, more resilient canopy with different species, trying to think about climate adaptation and bringing in trees that we might not normally plant here, but might be more successful in the future in the hotter, drier temperatures to come. And so I think it's really just a really exciting time to be here in the city, dealing with obviously the big bear of the problem right now, but then seeing that as a potential growth opportunity to be able to bring new, exciting things to the community of Ames. So if I had to identify my favorite tree, I think at the moment it changes, right? But at the moment, I would say the Kentucky coffee tree. It's just a really great, unique tree, and it's native, which is a bonus in my book for sure. If I had to say a least favorite tree, I would say the Callery pear. Some people know it as the Bradford pear. A few decades ago, it was touted as, this wonderful ornamental. It was believed to be non-reproductive, so it wouldn't reproduce in nature. However, after planting it in nature, we found it does, in fact, reproduce. Is there a Jurassic Park joke in there about nature will always find a way? It found a way to reproduce, and now it's kind of taking over some of our native woodlands. And it's still, fairly common in the canopy of Ames, so I would really like to see that number being reduced over time to get rid of that invasive potential. I'm excited to be here in Ames, and I'm looking forward to all of the wonderful opportunities. I have a lot of big dreams, and I hope to be able to work with the community to not only strengthen our urban forest, but through strengthening our urban forest, also strengthen our community and be able to build those interconnected relationships as an environmental side of things, as well as a community development, and pair those two together. So looking forward to working with everyone in the future to bring these dreams to reality here in the city of Ames.